This is a more aerobic sequence that will tone your muscles, strengthen your cardiovascular system, and enliven your energy levels. Let's start on the hands and the knees. So knees are hip width apart, front of the ankles pressing down into the floor, and hands slightly forward of the shoulders, fingers spreading. And you're looking past the front of the mat. Step your right foot to the back of the mat and cross it over to the left side. Turn and look over your left shoulder towards the heel, gently pushing out of it. Take a deep breath into your right lung. And then uncross the legs, come back to all fours and change sides. So step your left foot to the back of the mat, cross it over to the right side, turn and look over your right shoulder towards the heel. Take a deep breath into your left lung. And then uncross your legs and come back to all fours. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, take the buttocks back towards the heels into child's pose with your arms stretching out in front of you. You can inhale, come back up. Let's do that twice more. Exhale, take the buttocks to the heels. And inhale, come up. And again, exhale, taking the buttocks back. And inhaling to come up. Tuck your toes under, engage your stomach muscles. Lift your knees just a fraction from the floor and hold them there. And then push from your belly to lift the hips up towards the ceiling and come into dog pose. So deep breath in your dog. From dog, come into plank. So you're straightening your body out, you're bringing your shoulders above your wrists, and you're hugging muscle to bone through the whole body so you feel strong. And then come down onto your knees. Step your right foot through in between the hands, your knee and your heel in line. Press the foot down onto the floor, bring the hands onto that ankle. And inhale, take the arms out and up, lengthening your spine. Exhale, bend the elbows backwards. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, let's bring the arms out and down. Come back to all fours. Step the left foot through in between the hands. Bring the hands onto the ankle. Inhale, you're taking the arms out and up, touching the palms. Exhale, you're bending the elbows back. Inhale, you're reaching up. Exhale, you're bringing the arms out and down. Coming back to all fours. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take the buttocks to the heels, you're in your child's pose. Inhale, come back up. Twice more, exhaling. Come to all fours, tuck your toes. Feel your knees lift just a fraction away from the floor. You're sucking your belly in, you're hugging the muscles to the bones of the arms. And then you lift your hips up towards the ceiling. You're lengthening your arms. There's softness in your knees. You're broadening your back and your shoulders. So deep breath in your dog pose. And then from dog into plank pose. Muscle hugging bone throughout the whole body. So particularly around the rib cage. And then lower the knees down. Step the right foot through in between the hands. Perhaps come up onto the pads of your fingers. Press your right arm and leg into one another. Tuck the toes of your left foot under. Lift your back knee, lengthen your back leg. So you're in a low lunge, and then you lower the back knee down and you lift it again. You lengthen the back leg. And lower the knee down, and once more, lengthening and lowering. Step back to all fours. And change sides. So you'll step your left foot through in between the hands. You're up on the pads of the fingers, and your left arm and your left leg are pressing into one another. You tuck the toes of the right foot under. You lift the back knee and you lengthen that leg. You're lengthening through the spine. And then you lower the knee down. And again, you lift and you lengthen. And you lower the back knee down. And once again, lifting, lengthening. And lowering the back knee. Come to all fours. Take a breath in, exhale, the buttocks go to the heels, you're in your child's pose. Inhale, you come back up, twice more. Exhaling. Inhaling. And again. Coming up, tucking your toes, you've got your knees just a centimetre away from the floor, whole body active in response to that. And then you lift up into your dog pose. Push, push, push into your hands, into your feet, lift through your sit bones, open the back of the knees without locking the legs. And then into a plank posture. And from plank posture down onto your knees. And you step the right foot through in between the hands. This time let's bring the hands up onto the hips. Sweep your left arm out to the side, up alongside the ear and over into a side stretch to the right. And then you're coming up, both arms are out at shoulder height. And this front knee is pointing directly forwards as you twist to the left. And then you're facing forwards. Arms can come out and up, you touch your palms. You bring the hands down onto the floor. And you're back to all fours. Change sides, so you're stepping your left foot through in between the hands. And you're pushing into that front foot to bring the hands up onto the hips. And then your right arm sweeping out and up alongside the ear and over into a side stretch to the left. And then you come to upright and the arms are out at shoulder height. And then you twist to the right, keeping that left knee pointing directly forwards, extending down the length of your right arm. And then you turn to face forwards. And you take the arms up, you touch the palms. And you bring the hands down. You return to all fours. And you take the buttocks back towards the heels. And you stay for a moment. Perhaps taking 3 deep breaths. And then you come up to all fours and you tuck your toes and you lift the knees just a fraction away from the floor and you stay for a moment. And perhaps take 3 deep breaths. And then you come up into your dog pose. So your head hangs down, your neck is relaxed, shoulders are broad. And you stay for a moment. And take 3 deep breaths. And then you're to plank posture. And you're staying here. And then you're onto your knees. Back into a child's pose. And take a moment to sit upright on your heels to finish.